What if everything we know about history is incomplete? What if entire civilizations existed long before our earliest records? And what if they didn't disappear, but were simply erased, buried beneath the ocean, hidden in silence, waiting to be found? For centuries, humans have believed that history began on land, in ancient cities, in temples, in monuments carved in stone. But what if the greatest civilizations were never meant to be seen again? Because today, more than 70% of our planet is covered by water. A vast and mysterious world. A place where sunlight barely reaches. A place where secrets can remain hidden forever. And deep beneath these waters, scientists have started to discover something extraordinary. Not just ruins, not just fragments, but entire cities, perfectly structured, carefully built, now lying in darkness. Cities that challenge everything we thought we knew. Cities that should not exist. Part 2. The Hidden World. 300-600. The ocean is the least explored place on Earth. Even today, we have mapped only a small portion of it, less than 10%, which means most of our planet remains unknown. And within that unknown, there are mysteries, far older than recorded history. For decades, scientists believed early civilizations developed near rivers, places like the Nile, the Tigris, the Indus. Water meant life, and life meant cities. But that idea is now being questioned because beneath the ocean, there is evidence of something else, something older. Using sonar technology, researchers scan the ocean floor, mapping shapes, measuring depth, revealing what lies below. And what they are finding is impossible to ignore. Straight lines, perfect angles, geometric patterns, features that nature rarely creates on its own. Some of these structures look like roads, others resemble walls, and some appear to be entire city grids, carefully planned, carefully built, now covered by layers of sand and water. This changes everything, because if these structures are real, then history is incomplete. Part 3, Real Discoveries. One of the most famous underwater cities lies near Egypt, a place once known as Heracleion. For centuries it was believed to be a myth, a legend, a story lost to time, until it was found deep beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Divers discovered massive statues, temples, ships, even everyday objects frozen in time. This was not a small settlement. It was a powerful city, a major port, a center of trade, and then it vanished. Not destroyed, not abandoned, but submerged, swallowed by the sea. Another mysterious site exists near Japan. The Yonaguni Monument, a massive underwater structure with sharp edges, flat surfaces, and what appears to be staircases. Some scientists believe it is natural, formed by geological processes, but others strongly disagree. They argue that the structure shows signs of design, of intention, of human creation. If they are right, then this structure could be thousands of years older than known civilization. And that raises a question we are not ready to answer. Who built it? And why? In India, another discovery shocked researchers. Off the coast of Gujarat, deep underwater, ruins were found, stone structures, symmetrical layouts, remains of what looks like a city. Carbon dating suggests something unbelievable. These ruins may be over 9,000 years old, older than Mesopotamia, older than Egypt, older than anything we believed was possible. If true, then everything we know about the origin of civilization must be reconsidered. Part 4, what really happened? So how did these cities end up underwater? The answer may lie in Earth's past. At the end of the last ice age, around 12,000 years ago, the planet began to warm. Ice sheets melted, glaciers collapsed, and sea levels began to rise, slowly at first, then rapidly. Over thousands of years, the ocean expanded, coastlines disappeared, low-lying land was flooded, entire regions vanished, and with them, cities, civilizations, people, lives, everything lost. But there is something strange. Some of these underwater structures seem too advanced for their time, too organized, too precise, almost as if they belonged to societies far more developed than we thought possible. Which leads to a controversial idea. What if advanced civilizations existed before recorded history? Civilizations that were destroyed, not by war, but by natural disasters. Massive floods, earthquakes, rising oceans, events powerful enough to erase everything, leaving behind only ruins. Hidden beneath the sea. Part 5, Final Revelation. Today we are only beginning to explore the ocean. Every new mission, every new scan, reveals something unexpected, something unexplained. There could be hundreds of lost cities, maybe thousands, waiting beneath the waves, waiting to be discovered, each one holding a piece of history, a story we have never heard, a truth we have never known. And with every discovery, our understanding of the past changes. Because history is not fixed. It evolves. It grows. It reveals itself slowly. And sometimes it hides in the deepest places. So the next time you look at the ocean, remember this. You are not just looking at water. You are looking at a forgotten world, a hidden past, a mystery still waiting to be uncovered. And what we have discovered so far may only be the beginning, because somewhere deep beneath the ocean, there are still structures that no one can explain, shapes detected by sonar, but never explored, signals that appear and disappear, and ruins that are simply too deep to reach, which raises one final question. What if we are not just discovering lost cities, but something far more advanced? Something that was never meant to be found. And maybe, just maybe, we are not the first civilization to rise on this planet. If you want to explore more hidden mysteries, don't forget to subscribe, because the next discovery might change everything.